Morning, folks. Welcome back to the Second Cup Diaries. Oh, it's noon. Sorry, guys. This is the first time I've hit noon. That's too cute. Too funny. Okay, I slept in this morning. What can I say? And this is my second cup of coffee. Believe you me, I need it. We had a great night last night, you guys. So it was an early show. It's so funny because we saw the Frankie Valley tribute band called ohwhatalifetribute.com. Yeah, they had some pretty lame jokes. But anyways, beforehand, we were going to go to the restaurant. Like I told you, we were going to go to our little Marigolds, neighborhood Marigolds restaurant, Chinese food, to have deluxe wonton soup. And because it's an early show, because the average age of the show was like 70, 80, okay, it was an early show. And I thought that was interesting. Anyways, and the mezzanine in the area was not even open. We'll get to that in a second, too. Anyways, this is always an adventure here, right? Always a story. So we leave. We thought we'd leave early. So we left at 4:15 to go for supper. And we strolled on in, and I think there was one or two other patrons there at the restaurant. Lovely staff. Oh my God, they are so cute. And those girls, they work their little tails off. Very, very personable. Ordered our big, huge bowl of deluxe wonton soup. And realized we had not been there since before COVID, so they had suffered shrinkflation. Yes, my granddaughter calls it shrinkflation, and that's exactly what it was. So we hit that big bowl of soup. There's no way we could have each eaten one whole bowl. They used to be so large that it would do a family of four. Now maybe two people without Walter. Okay, Walter's a pretty big eater. He gets all the shrimp. I get all the wontons. Go figure. Well, not all of them. He had to order a second side. He ordered an appy. It's called wonton ravioli, which is different. That's deep fried wontons. They looked really delicious, but I cannot eat those with my pancreatitis, so I don't bother. So I had lots of the soup. Oh, it was delicious. I don't know where they get their broccoli from. I even said to the girl, where did they get that broccoli? And she said she didn't know. She loves their broccoli too. But of course, they're always going to say that, right? Doesn't matter. She was a lovely girl. And yeah, and the owner or the manager, whoever was on duty that night, he was very lovely as well. And yeah, it was the same. I don't think that place has changed their decor in 40 years, maybe more, maybe more. Who knows? But oh my goodness, it was exactly the same. Yeah, and it has a little lounge in it, and it's very nice. It's like a little old neighborhood area, right? So it's just got that little charm. So if you're ever in Winnipeg and you want a good Chinese food restaurant, I'll hook you up. So none of this big box stuff. This is a really nice mom and pop kind of Chinese food restaurant. Very good, very tasty. So of course we were, done in 15 minutes. Actually, it was closer to a half an hour by the time we got service and everything was made and brought to us, what have you. And off we go on the road again. It was a beautiful day yesterday. Chewy and I had a lovely walk. It's getting warmer, so I can wear my sweaters outside instead of my parkas and my winter coats. But yeah, it was very lovely out. So we went over to the venue. We drove all the way over there, stopped off for gas and a car wash, which of course is always good. Got all the salt and guck, cleaned off the Jeep, and went over to the casino. And we got there early, so we dropped off our coats at the checkout. We went to the front desk and got our free decks of cards. Everybody's entitled to 2 free decks of cards every time you come into the casino if you ask for them, which is really lovely. I think I'm up to like 42 sets, but we always take them out to the trailer, share them with the kids, share them with friends, grandkids, whatever. Whoever needs a deck of cards, we got you covered. Again. Okay, so we went and each blew $5 on the machines, won absolutely squat. But we had fun just the same because we play the 8-cent machine. So it only costs you 8 cents a hit, right? And you go up and down a little bit. And then all of a sudden it hits $5. You cash out or whatever. I put in 10. Walter put in 10. We each spent $5 and left. So that put in a little bit of time. And then we went over to the venue and the seats, you guys, You know, I've been to this venue and they haven't had seats in the very front area. So that's like a dance floor. And sometimes they'll put those bar tables where you can sit up at the bar, so it gives you like that lounge feel or whatever. They filled all that pit area in with seats, and that's where we were sitting. And oh, perfect seats. We were almost dead center, just like one or two seats off of dead center, but we could have moved over because the two people that had the seats beside us, they didn't show up. So we had more room. And yeah, the venue was mainly 70 and 80 years old, so that was fine. We felt like youngins in the group, which was pretty cute. And they are a tribute band, so they look nothing like what Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons would look like. Yeah, so they were much younger, much younger, but they did very well. And it wasn't even that loud. Like, even though we were sitting up front, I guess they take in consideration hearing aids and what have you in the audience. So yeah, they were. I'm not making fun of anybody that's old that has hearing aids, by the way, but I was really, really shocked at how the venue accommodated for more of an elderly. They gave more room for people who had wheelchairs and walkers, which is just awesome because when I get a wheelchair or a walker or something happens to me, I want to be catered to like that too. Absolutely. Yes. So the mezzanine wasn't even open, which means that, yeah, they weren't that, well received in Winnipeg, but that's okay. That's okay. Maybe they didn't even sell the mezzanine for a reason. All the tickets I think were might have been the same price even. So where they had the front row or the last row. So I don't know. But the seats were amazing. So thank you, Laura, Manny, Sammy, and Gabe for a wonderful Christmas present. It was a great night. We had a beautiful date night and we were very, very thrilled. I did take some pictures, but I'm not going to share them because I'm not editing any of this. And besides, I was in the moment. I was not doing any kind of vlogging or taping for content because Walter and I were just enjoying ourselves for the evening. We got home, I'd say 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock. I think we were home 9 or 9:30. They did great. They even came out for an encore. And this one group, they do. I think they do more than just the Four Seasons. I think they also are a tribute to the Beach Boys, and they might be a tribute to um, the Fab Four, the Beatles as well. I'm not sure. They did say they did do cruises, so that was interesting. That was interesting, and they were from Vegas. They did have security sitting on the steps at the stage there, which I thought was really cute. I said, "Is that because someone's going to rush them?" And Walter actually said, "Maybe it's because they're from the States and they're not really sure." So I said, "Well, I don't know. This is Winnipeg, guys. No, it's not going to happen. You guys are all safe up here. Absolutely. There's no two ways about it. We love our American cousins in Winnipeg. Anyways, different story, different topic. We get home, we start watching a little bit of TV. Next thing you know, it's midnight. Like, I was so wound up. So yeah, I definitely did sleep in this morning. I didn't get to sleep, I think, until about 1:30. I did do my Wordle and I did do my connections game. And yesterday, actually, my connections game, I hit every single one right on, bang on. That was so cool. That was a first. That was a first. I've been getting pretty good at that Wordle too, getting it in 2 or 3 hits. But by the way, I used the word that my granddaughter gave me for Wordle, tacos, Tacos. Perfect word for, it seems, for getting good letters for that word. Anyways, so yeah, so I did cast on the knitting front. I did cast on my my birthday cast on. I'm going to make the smoke show vest by Thea Coleman. I know this isn't knitting, but I have to rip this all back because I actually made too big a size. I know it sounds really kind of funny, but for me, because usually I make the biggest size I can for me, but no, I don't want this to be too oversized and sloppy because this is that Maria's wool. Oh, it's beautiful. I doubled it up too, so it'll be nice and thick and cozy. So I have to rip that back, and it won't take me long to get that back together. But I did do some sewing yesterday. I did get those 3 more of those DPN cozies done. Okay, so one is going to be to put into the Christmas in July that Diane's going to be running in July, of course. And we're going to be giving, I gave her a, I think we're going to be giving it away for the socks along. I'm not sure. So that might be in June. But anyways, check our channels as we go and we'll see what, how that transpires. But one is going to be for the bag that I'm giving them for Christmas in July as a giveaway. One is for Diane because I made her a bag with these colors too, with a gnome on them. I didn't put a gnome on the DPN cozy though, and I made one just for Diane to use every day. And it's got little balls of wool. Isn't that cute? I love that. And then the inside, I just left it the same. And this time, yes, I used that soft padding because that other stuff, it was too hard. But I'll just keep it for myself. It was too stiff. But this is nice. It's squishy. So you could fold it up nicely and stick it in your bag or, you know, roll it up, put it in whatever. You can make these a little bit longer too. So yeah, I used that Ellie from Craft House Magics tutorial. And there was another one too. So Easy, I think it was called on YouTube. Wow, those poppers are stiff, eh? Yeah, so cool. Hey, I didn't do too bad a job. I like them. Well, I'm not going to be putting you bag makers out of business, that's for sure, because you know what? I'm just not into making it in quantity. So yeah, they'll be one of a kinds if they were from me, and dodgy, as they say. My dodgy bags and my dodgy DPN case. I don't even think this one is. I ironed it funny. I'm gonna have to re-iron that. Ugh, Diane won't care. She'll love it just the same, I'm sure. Yeah. So today I'm gonna head. Oh, it started snowing this morning, and tomorrow we're forecast rain. That's Winnipeg spring. Winnipeg, March in Winnipeg. I'm telling you, if we're not getting a snowstorm in March, we're getting a thunderstorm in March. We do get our fair share of precipitation, but we get the most sunny days in Canada. So that's a bonus. Mm-hmm. Oh, I gotta get caught up on all my friends over from Instagram. I haven't been on. I pop in and out of Instagram from time to time, and just to send messages and stuff. But man, I've been losing track of everybody. I know I was off of Instagram for like a month, and then it's still bad for me. It's still just all 100% advertising. It's crazy. I don't see anybody's posts usually, and if I do, I like them right away, hoping that it will feed them back to me later. And yeah, so I don't know. I'm not running the socks along on Instagram either because of that. Like I'm not good. I'm not gonna have a. It's not fun. Let's put it that way. Like I like doing the Ravelry thing because at least people can get back to you right away and stuff. But geez, that Instagram, it's just crazy. I can't even do a story anymore. It takes me through all these other steps for something else, and I'm like, okay, what is all this all about? Sorry, I'm losing my technology, um, I guess, niche because I was always really, really good with technology, and I'm not scared of computers and technology and stuff like that. So, but with the scam stuff happening and everybody, talking about all the scams and stuff out there, I'm just starting to think that, you know what, I'm going to be paring down quite a bit of stuff, and I might even be going off of Instagram permanently, and just stay on Facebook. So yeah, so if you want to find me over on Facebook and link up with me to be on Messenger, I'd prefer that because Messenger is a platform without Facebook, so you can just have Messenger, which may end up happening as well if Facebook goes the way of Instagram because they are related, right? Oh, I don't know. Anyways, I've been chatting quite a bit here. It's almost 15 minutes, you guys. My second cup is taking a while to drink too. Should shut up and drink. I don't think I'm going to do any sewing today. I finished my last night. I did the last few rows on my Halloween stocking. That is part of my Socks Along challenge for the year. I might just pop the pictures of those into the Advent sock because it is kind of like an Advent sock, isn't it? I'm doing like a little bit each month. So at least an Advent along that I'm kind of doing on my own. And you guys are sure to are welcome to join in. Sorry. Yeah, anything you like. If there's something you see, oh, and if you've got a podcast and you want to pop it in the pages there, be my guest. And if you want to give us a coupon code for the members of the Ravelry, let me know and I'll throw that in there too. And I'll make a page just for a discount page for everybody. And that would be great. We've got like close to, I think, 260, 270 members in there now. It's awesome. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. Having so much fun in there. Yeah. So, anywho, I think I'm going to walk Chewy in 2 hours. I'm going to head out at about 2 o'clock when the snow hopefully is supposed to stop soon. And then, yeah, take him for a little short jaunt. He doesn't even need his booties or his coat anymore. It's really nice out there. So, yeah, like I said, we're supposed to be getting rain tomorrow. And then Saturday, oh, my tummy's growling, sorry. And then Saturday, I'm going out for dinner with my kids. So that's cool. Hmm. I am so spoiled, I tell you. I'm having a wonderful March, and you guys are making it extra special with all your lovely comments. Sorry, I'm not getting back to them. I'm just hearting them because, it's a lot every day for me because I'd rather be knitting. I'm sorry. I love you all, but I'd rather be knitting than sitting on the computer all day. Yeah, but I am watching videos, so I'm still catching up on all my videos. A couple of new ones I've been catching up on too, so. Anyways, my guys, we'll love you and leave you. And yeah, you have a great day. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.